Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I should have put pickles. Today's video is the truth behind being a retail worker. Does grocery stores count as retail? Whatever. I'm not sure what grocery stores fall under, but the truth about being a retail grocery store essential worker, if you will. Now, for those of you who know me personally, you know I used to work for Walmart. Now, Walmart is a multi-billion-dollar company all around the world, and they're bringing in the cash. I was a cashier for Walmart, eventually got promoted up to customer service desk within the year that I was there. And it was great, it was fine, I loved working at Walmart. But let's just take a minute to talk about all the BS that customers will put you through just because you are behind that desk. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, everyone's staring at me. It's fine. It's fine. You guys should be in your homes anyway. Quick story time about when I used to work at Walmart at customer service desk. Let me just give you an example of the type of BS that some grocery store workers have to go through, okay? And this is one of mine. Walmart has a really great return policy, like 90-day return policy. Yay. As long as you have like the original receipt, the packaging, making sure it's not damaged or whatever, right? So they have a really good return policy, and that goes for most things. Obviously not hygienic items like bathing suits and underwear and things like that, but you know, there are some Walmarts that make the exception for the one special customer, but that's another story. Anyways, so this lady came in with like, you know those like brushes, I'll insert a picture somewhere, like, you know those brushes that are supposed to like straighten your hair all at the same time? You know what I'm talking about. She was trying to return one of them Conair brushes, and I checked her receipt. She literally waited until the 89th day. Like, this is like the final day before the 90 days was up. She waited till the very last day to return this. I opened the box because it was like an $80 brush, right? So I'm not just gonna go ahead with it, especially after it's been already almost 3 months. Like, she could have returned it the first week after trying it out. But anyways, whatever, I'm just doing my job. So I unpackage it and I take out the brush, and tell me why this brush looked like it had been dipped in acid and then thrown into like a cat's hairball. Like it was like, it was so nasty. I pulled it out, like I was literally like, ooh, what the hell? It was so gross. So I had to touch that nasty ass brush, okay? That nasty ass brush. I had to take it out of the box. I had to inspect it, and I saw that it was freaking rancid. Like, there was rusting stains on it, and there was her hairs in it. It was gross. And I tell her, I put it back in the box, and I kindly tell her, I'm like, miss, I can't take this back because you've already used it and it's damaged. She said, what? What do you mean? No, it's not damaged. I've never used it before, ever. Like, I just got it as a gift and I've never used it. I'm like, are you kidding me? And this lady had a baby in her hand, so she looked like she was in a rush. She was just trying to get her money back and dip. And I said, miss, like, I can't take this back. Like, it's used. Like, we can't send it back to claims because it's disgusting. But I said that kindly, right? And she was getting so heated with me. She was losing her shit with me, yelling at me, demanding to speak to a manager. And I said, fine. So I called my manager, the customer service manager, you know, the guys in the yellow vests. Yeah, so I called one of them over, and they looked at the product, and my customer service managers had my back, and they said, miss, like, no, we can't take this back. You're literally at 90 days, like tomorrow would be 90 days, and we can't take this back because look, it's like rancid, it's nasty, there's hairs, it's used, sorry, end of story, we cannot take it back. And this lady, the customer, proceeds to complain and say that we just don't want to take it back because we're lazy, because we don't know what we're doing, because we're a scam. Oh, her baby's crying. Her baby is crying. People are staring. I have a long ass line. I got a long ass line of people who are starting to get cheese because this one lady will just not take no for an answer. And now I look like the idiot because I'm holding up this whole line of people who just want to return their shit. But nope, this customer won't take no for an answer. And so we've page the big boss. We page the actual front-end manager. Front-end manager comes out, and we explain to him the issue, and he simply looks at the product, sees how nasty and rancid it is, and says, okay, yeah, we'll make the exchange for you. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. Like, of course, like, because the customer is always right. So whatever, we did the return, we made the customer happy, and all was well. It was just resolved, you know, like 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling at us, her baby crying. It's fine, it's no big deal. You know what? Because I'm only making minimum wage here. 2 hours later of the customer yelling Okay. And that is only one example of the type of BS that frontline workers in grocery stores and fast food chains have to go through. I can't even imagine the types of complaints people who work in fast food, like I can't imagine what you guys get in a day. Oh, there's a bug. Why is it that people who work at fast food chain restaurants or grocery stores, why are we looked at less than? Why are we looked at like we don't have the same education as people who are working at a bank? Why are we looked down upon? I just want to know, because with everything going on with this whole pandemic, it's very clear to me that the world would not be functioning as mediocre as it is right now without the people working at the fast food restaurants and working at grocery stores. It really bugs me because if you guys know me personally, you know that I used to work for Walmart, and I would get comments from customers all the time saying, you know, like, you're just working a dead-end job, like you don't know anything, don't talk to me, don't look at me. They would just be so rude because I was wearing a blue vest and I was cashing out, like I was scanning their groceries for them. Every time you make a small mistake because you punched in a number, like people would be very, very, very rude and condescending, acting like I was stupid. And I hate that. I hate that if you work at McDonald's or Taco Bell, people automatically look at you like you're a deadbeat, that you're not going anywhere in life, that you're just a kid, or like the scum of the earth. And I hate that. It really cheeses me. Especially now, for you to start going off on someone who's just simply trying to do their job and who's risking their health and well-being to go serve you, to serve the community, because let's face it, like, it's super scary to think about that you have to go leave your home every day, go be exposed to 1,000,001 people, and then come home to your family at night with the hopes that you didn't bring anything home to them. So the point I'm trying to make in today's video is that I don't ever want to hear anybody ever make any more condescending, belittling, rude comments towards employees of grocery stores or fast food chains. I don't want to hear any more talk about, oh, you only work at Walmart. No, because without us, without people who work at grocery stores, this world would be falling apart. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's working at the grocery stores and at fast food restaurants right now. You guys are literally the glue that is holding our world together. If you guys weren't working, being a frontliner, I have no idea what type of craziness this world would look like right now. I mean, it's already crazy as it is, but I just want to say thank you. And I know you guys don't hear it enough, but you are super appreciated. Keep up all the good work. Also, if you're working the front lines and someone gives you shit, please do not be afraid to stand up for yourself, or just give them a polite, try to be polite. Try to give them a polite reminder that it's a scary time for everyone, and both parties here, both the customer and the cashier, are putting themselves at risk for getting the virus. Oh, like, that's my point. Like, we just need to be nicer to each other. Like, we need to be more compassionate and understanding, because it's not easy for anybody right now. Like, right now are really trying times for this whole damn world. And if you can't recognize that, like, as human beings, we're all going through our own shit, then like the world is just gonna end up in a really bad place. Remember to simply just be kind to everyone you encounter, because right now the world is in shambles. So we just need a little bit more positivity in this world. So if you could just please be kinder to people. We need it. We need positivity now more than ever. So keep it up. Give this video a big thumbs up for me if you never want to hear any more condescending comments to any of our frontline workers ever again. Thank you guys for watching my video. Like I always say, you have the power to make the day what you want, so make it what you want it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.